everyone, it's Shaylee. Welcome to my channel. We're gonna get started on a series on absolute beginner crochet, starting with chaining. So let's get started. Hello everybody, let's get started on chaining. So first you're gonna need a pair of scissors just like these ones, and you're gonna need some yarn. So I want you to look on there for this little indicator here. It'll tell you what size hook you actually need for the yarn that you're using. So for me, I need a 5.5 millimeter hook, and I just match those up there, and so that's the kind of hook that I'll be using for this specific yarn. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna get started with making a slip knot. So create a little circle here with the yarn going over that end piece. You want the end of the yarn to go over top, and then you tuck it under and cut the circle in half there. So it goes up, around, and under. And see that little piece that cuts the circle in half? You're gonna grab that and pull through. Just like that. And then you can take your little end here and pull it a little bit tight, and that tightens up the circle for you. So we're gonna make another one. We're gonna make a circle, tuck the little tail under so that it looks like the end is cutting the circle in half. You grab it from the center, pull through, and then pull your end a little bit tighter. So we're going to take our hook, stick it right in the circle that we just made, and tighten it a little bit on your hook, but you still want it to be able to move along your hook. Alright, so let's get chaining. So I'm going to get you to take your thumb and your middle finger, and you're actually going to hold that knot. It makes it a lot easier when you pull through. So you're going to wrap around, actually catch with the end of the hook, that little wrap around, and pull through the bottom loop. Just like that. So you wrap around, you catch with the end of the hook, you can turn the hook a little bit and pull through. There we go. So wrap around, you can pull the top one all the way through to the bottom one. So pull through. There we go. And we're gonna wrap around and pull through one more time. There we go. So we need to know how to count our chains on the hook. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, but you don't actually count this one that's on the hook. So don't count that one. So I'll take the hook off here for a second so we can see a little bit better. But there are actual little V's, little holes that it looks like, in order for us to count a little bit better. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's 4 of them. You don't count that last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully you can see that. There are 4 chains that we have made so far. So we're gonna make a couple more here. Pull through, pull through. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and don't count that last one. So we have 10 chains right now. So if we make a couple extra, what would happen if we made too many chains for what our project calls for. Well, what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this off the hook. You take the end that's attached to your ball, that's this one right here, and you actually pull very gently and you've made a new loop. So you just got rid of one chain there, and boop, there's another chain gone. So there's that loop, and boop, there's another chain gone. So we'll take our hook, put it back on. So if you need more chains after that, you can always add more, but it's, I think, a great skill to have, to be able to take them out and not have to start all over again. So if you take your scissors, chop off the end there. So the way that we're going to end our chain is you wrap around like you would, like you're making a new chain. You pull it through and you just keep pulling, and you pop the end out there and tighten it a little bit. So that's how you make your chains. Now there's two sides to a chain here. This side kind of looks like a caterpillar to me. It's bumpy and a little weird looking, but this side has like little V's going on it, and that's your right side, and that's your back side. So thanks so much for watching. See you next time.